Hello, everyone. Fluffy here, back with another mukbang. It's been a couple of days. What I have for you today are these. It's kind of my daughter's version of pulled pork. She can do a real quick pulled chicken barbecue sandwich and pulled pork. And so these are like center cut pork chops that she cooked last night. And then she did some barbecue sauce. And I have sliced tomatoes. Um, and Linda, pickle, pickle, pickle. Even though it's not your pickle, it's pickles in here. So, um, then also what I have to go with it are some sun chips. And we won't talk about what I'm drinking. Shut up, Mona. I won for the day. So, what have y'all been up to since a couple of days ago? It's gonna be very messy, y'all. So, but isn't pulled pork? Oh, I'm gonna have a tomato first. Mm. And I have a close-up clip of the meal, and I'll put it in here right now. Okay. Let's see. Mm. Mm. What's the brand of barbecue sauce? Mm. Yeah, I gotta find out. That's some good stuff. All these, look, y'all. Y'all go get you some Texas barbecue. That's really good. Thank you, kid. Yes, I'll definitely need that. Oh, that is so good. I can't take it. It's more having to run around yesterday. So today, we're just gonna stick around the house. It's been really cold the last couple of days. I guess today is not as cold as yesterday or the last couple of days. But I got some overdue house cleaning. Laundry for the most part. Mm, 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 mm. These are the flowers that my daughter got me for my birthday. This huge balloon. Isn't that cute? Well, couldn't. What a pickle. I'm having issues here. So I put it over here. Mm. You don't like pulled pork? Pulled chicken? Nothing like raw onion and pickles in that sandwich. Just the coolness of it. And mm, so good. We have a bad habit of getting meats and stuff from the grocery store, and then I say we, but it's her because I don't cook. I did what I could when she was sick. Well, we're getting kind of concerned about some of the fresh meat, so she made this awesome dish. Now I'm fixing to tell a story. So niece of mine, I know you tell grandma everything, but you better not tell her this. It'll hurt her feelings. The other day, my mom had made plans to cook dinner. It was supposed to be Swedish meatballs with spätzle, um, and things like that. A nice German salad. We made plans. It was only going to be for the next day. So, right, shouldn't be hard. Well, we're sitting here, and I smelled some stuff cooking. My daughter made. And I was going to do a mukbang on it, but I didn't. But it was so flipping good. And we're eating. I'm just loving it because it was like the first really good meal that we've had since she got sick. Living off sandwiches and then what I ate on the mukbang. But when we were sitting here, almost done, she made, what was it that she made with it? It was pork with gravy over these medium-sized, like shells and cheese shells, but ended up being this big once you boiled them. Over that, and then some gorgeous fresh corn, and we tried Irish butter for the first time. Really good. So we're sitting there, and we're almost done, right? And I noticed on Facebook, right, Boo Boo, where you at, Boo Boo? I want to see you. They haven't seen you. There you go. Thank you. Um, Almost done. Down to one little piece of pork. So I see this advertisement for Kmart's going out of business in our area. Well, my mother had gotten a Kmart gift card from her son-in-law's mom. And so I tell my daughter, I said, "Oh my gosh, now I need to tell grandma because she needs to use that gift card before it's not good anymore." So she says, call her. Now it is 4:44 when I make this call. And so I said, "Hey mom." She goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Kmart's going out of business." "Yeah, I know." I said, "Well, you need to go and use your gift card before it closes." And so finally she's like my mother, she's had damage to one of her eardrums. So anytime she talks on the phone, she's yelling. But I think this time she's a little irritated. She goes, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Duh, I'm at home." "You're supposed to be over here for dinner." It was at that second that I realized, oh shit. So I said, "Yeah, mom, I'm putting pants on right now. You better get here or we're going to eat without you." So I hang up the phone and I tell my daughter, and she goes, "What dinner?" I said, "Remember the talk between Noodles and Spätzle and all that?" She goes, "Oh my God." So we leave here at 4:44 and it's halfway across town. It's a good 30 blocks from us. So we throw clothes on, put the dogs where they need to be as far as taking temptation away and all of that. We get to my mother's house at 5:02. Y'all, we had to eat a second dinner. I was such a struggle to get through it. It was good, but you know what I mean? I'm already full of pork chops, cut up pork chops. And I'm like, God, how could we have forgotten? Oh, we felt bad. So, niece of mine, please don't tell her. She thinks we just lost track of time. Anyway, my daughter opens up the pork chops and they're still good. Which are all these pork chops, and had we got them at any other grocery store, I'm not going to mention them because I don't want to get sued, but the meat would have already gone bad. It would have been no good, but pretty good. But for some reason, all these pork chops, they were still good. So she had two packages of two. The thick cut center pork chops, she got them on sale. So she decided to put the other two in the oven while the other dish was cooking. Low and slow, and then stuck them in the fridge. That's what these are. She just cut them up, heated it up, barbecue sauce, and got another meal, and it's fantastic. It's so good. So good. You like it? Good, right? What bread did you use, or did you not use any bread? English muffins are perfect. I know, right? No, normally when I was raising her, we ate a lot of pork steaks because pork chops are very lean. And of course, as you can see, for me, fat equals flavor. Not to mention that A lot of lean meats are very dry because there's no fat to keep them moist, which is why I'm not a fan of chicken breasts. I like thighs better. So I'm very surprised that both this dish and the dish she made the other day um, were so moist. I took a picture. Oh, I took a picture of that meal. Let me see. You know, I'm terrible about looking stuff up and then I can't find it. And here it is. See if you can see it. Can y'all see that? Turn it a little bit so it's not so. Look at that, y'all. Did you see those shadows? Oh my God, that corn. Let me tell you something. The the Irish butter, was it Irish butter? Yeah, that we got seemed like it had a lower water content. Didn't make the corn watery, and it had that beautiful buttery taste. God, it was good. If y'all have the opportunity, it's normally expensive, like at other stores, but Aldi's it was still a little higher than like American butter, like real butter, but still reasonably priced enough that I wanted to try it. So, if and when our finances get a little bit better, I would like to go to strictly Irish butter. Who wants to buy me a house? We'll take a small one. My daughter's shaking her said, Mom, I can't believe you did that. I know I'm kidding. I'm not even talking. It's so good. Mm, I love that barbecue sauce. This was just one pork chop. Wow. She made herself some, bun. She said the amount of meat that's on here, she's one pork chops for mine. And then when she got me going, she went and finished hers. Wow. That's something. That's good. I don't even want sunshine. Look at my hair, y'all. I think you're just gonna have to get used to me, my hair looking like a can of biscuit. I was telling my daughter I need to do another mukbang soon, even though I did two first. That two in the one day, and because I had done the second one so late and uploading, it posted the next day, so it's like I did, one each day. So then I kept trying to get her to make me some kimchi jjigae, and it's an undertaking sometimes to get everything out, and I don't even know how sour the kimchi is. Sometimes the kimchi from the Omar, if you get any other bacteria inside that kimchi, the fermenting it does is not good. It'll spoil. And it hasn't happened very often, and has been in there a while. And I mean, Korea, they have like 3 and 4 year old kimchi that you can get at restaurants that is expensive as I'll get out, but so it will last as long as it doesn't get contaminated. Well, it's still in the Omar bag. I haven't looked at it. No, I don't know where I was going with that, y'all. I don't. I don't know what I was going to finish up with, so we'll move on. Maybe it'll come back to me. And my dog eating my tissue. I set it down and then it disappears. Don't mind me. Put it right there. I'll let me know if somebody takes it. I got some things from disability because I had to report my YouTube channel as a job. So I called the main number and I'm like, look, I've been at this since June. And I started explaining about AdSense and you have to make so much money before they'll cut you a check. And I said, I'm getting close to receiving money for the channel, but it's pennies and stuff that I've been accumulating since June. Because I think like in June, I made 4 cents. And so I'm trying to explain, do y'all consider my income when I earn it? Or do you consider it income once the monies are released to me? I said, because the funds can be in AdSense, but they're not mine until they cut me a check or deposit. Now, the guy I'm going for help works in the disability office, says, well, how are we supposed to report that? I said, I don't know. That's why I called you. So, like most government entities, he says, well, I'm going to send this over to your local office, which of course is the next town over, and let them see about it. Never heard anything, never heard anything, and we really suck at checking our mail. So yesterday when we came home, we checked it, and there's a letter from the IRS. Well, not IRS, disability, want me to declare my job and fill out the forms. That I just looked at the front, and I haven't seen exactly what they want to know. So, to my daughter, you may have to help me with this. I may just have to print off, and I may just have to go to the local office and show them what I have and explain. So, the good thing is, when me and the wife split up, I needed to get my disability money or check moved from the joint account to my personal account. And when I went up there, I started asking questions about my job. And I got the letter from them, I think, which is what prompted my call about, hey, not trying to hide anything. Because I assumed, because I talked to the lady about me having a YouTube channel job, that I did it, explain what it was, what my goals were. And I said, and I do get paid for the ads. And I said, but anybody that thinks you can get rich quick on YouTube is full of crap. And so when I got this letter that came out of the blue about employment, about finding work when on disability, I figured she announced it. But then when I talked to the guy, he was putting the information in like it was the first time. He didn't know how to declare it. And I said, well, that's been my problem. So then I get this one. So I have to fill it out and see. don't know what I was going to say. I started on that train and went that way. Asking about income threshold because when you're in disability, you can only make so much money before they drop you. And that has worried me because you have to wait 2 years to get medical insurance, and that'll happen October of this year. And I don't really want to miss that because our governor didn't sign up for the Obamacare. Um, People aren't getting the vouchers to help with the premiums. I got some help being on disability, but not enough for me to maintain the premiums every month. But so asking about it, and then I got a print off, and my daughter read it and explained more. But it takes longer than you think for them to say, okay, you can be gainfully employed enough to maintain your life, and you don't need our help, and they cut you off. But then they also understand that because of your condition, you can work the job so long, and then your abilities or disability prevents you from continuing that job. So if that happens, you can go back and you don't have to reapply. You just have to put in a request to reinstate your disability. So it's really hard and long to explain all of what they said, but what it said was encouraging that, oh my good. Sorry about that. Y'all had to blow my nose. I don't think I got you all a close up after I bite it, but with sandwiches, does it really look that appealing? What do you think? That's not bad. I hate showing hamburgers after I've chewed them. Look at my fingernails. Oh my god. They're all raggedy. Yeah, manicure. I think it's got barbecue sauce in it, so it's stained. It looked like a. Y'all, Superfly is going live tomorrow. She did a dry run the other day. I'm so jealous. I've tried to go live and it said I was live, but then the screen was blank. So that was like in the very beginning of last year when I first started the channel. So I started in June, maybe August. I tried one time and I got discouraged because you have to download this crap and do it, and I just couldn't do it. So Superfly's got it down. That was her second live thingy. So I love her to death. Y'all go check her out. I think she's an hour ahead. She's in Florida. I'm in Texas. So they're an hour ahead of us. And she said that she's going to try to be online with her live mukbang between 4:30 and 6. But she said that she'd try to make it closer to the 4:30 end of it. So y'all can check her out. Got 3,000 subscribers. That's so cool. So cool. You go, girl. I got 621. Hey, never thought I'd be there. I got 621 crazy people like watching me. It's okay. I had someone, they put it to spam, and I gave her permission to put on the comments, and it was during my car mukbang with chicken. Which, my God, I saw how many views I had on it. Woohoo! But he said I must have been talking about the incident with the tissue. Somebody got nasty because I was using toilet paper, and he's like, "You shouldn't get mad. You're on YouTube like that." And I forgot what else he said because I don't want to put words in his mouth. He said it respectfully. It wasn't like, "Don't be mad," that kind of thing. I didn't take it as that. But my response to that is, why should we have to take it just because it's on YouTube? That's like being at work and you have a supervisor or a coworker that's always inappropriate, loudmouth, snarky. Every time you talk to them, it's bullshit that comes out of their mouth. And then you try to complain to someone and it's, oh, well, that's just their personality. That's just the way it is. Well, why does it have to be? Why do we have to put up with that kind of crap? Why can't it be the other person acting like a grown up or not being ugly? Am I naive enough to think that I'm not going to get bad comments? No, I've been very, very fortunate. I haven't had too many, but because that's the way life is these days, we should put up with it. I don't agree. How about just showing a little kindness? I wasn't mad. I was disappointed and thinking, well, maybe somebody else doesn't want to hear it. Now, that same person, and they haven't commented in a while on my videos, but is the one who, when on vlog 14, when I announced my split with my wife, it was, I didn't treat her right. You don't even know me. How do you know? Oh, and that my sunglass, they like beautiful women and stuff, and that my glasses just weren't cutting it. Okay, that's the kind of person that wants to be ugly just to be ugly and try to feel sorry for them, thinking, how bad does your life have to be that you have to get pleasure out of getting on someone's channel, on someone you don't even know, and making a comment like that when you know that the vlog or that video was hard to make for that person to begin with. How sad does your life have to be? So that's my response to that. Well, 30 minutes in, I'm almost done. Trying to make that last piece last because it's so good. Have you ever done that? Save the last piece of the best thing that's on the plate so that flavor's in your mouth for a while, even after you're done. I'm the only one who does that. Is that bizarre? Is that weird? I am bizarre. My daughter used to tell me often, and still does on occasion. She just looks at me and shakes her head, and she says, I had no chance of being normal. What are you saying? Well, I had no hopes of being normal, something like that. Normal is boring, don't you think? Never a dull moment around me, should I say. Well, I may not eat it, it's too healthy. That's all you get, sheep. I know y'all smell this barbecue and you're not getting that. It's getting cold, so I really need to eat it. Yeah, I got contacted by a new mukbanger. I haven't checked to see if she's subscribed to my channel, and it's okay if she's not. She had said that she had just started doing mukbangs. But I can't remember if it was her first one or the most recent one I clicked on, and I don't know. I don't know if she had more or not, but she's got a real low subscriber count, so she's just starting off. And her channel name is Brittany's Journey. Brittany's Journey. And I think she has a brand new baby, and she did a mukbang on, oh my God, Brittany, what did you have? Oh, vegan hot pockets, pepperoni hot pockets. And the vegan pepperoni looked good. It looked like for real pepperoni. Check her out. Tell me what you think. Seems pretty bubbly. It's a good video, so y'all check her out. Brittany's Journey. Brittany's Journey. If I did subscribe to her, you know I keep all my subscriptions public, so look down there and see if you see her. If not, just type her in. And if you don't see her, let me know, because I tell myself I'm going to look and then I'll forget. So let me know in the comments if I'm not subscribed to her, and I will, because I think she's got potential. I think she'll do really good. Her first mukbang was a hell of a lot better than mine. Remember when I enhanced it and ruined it? Someone else told me that my videos aren't very professional, and I know that. I'm recording off a laptop. I'm using a floor lamp for lighting. Not one, can't afford all the fancy stuff. And for two, I don't want it to be clinical, you know what I mean? I mean, hell, even Kimmy, when she moved, I don't know if her and her boyfriend are living together now, but they moved to the new place she's at now. She had this really cute setup, and then she ended up getting rid of it and doing like she used to do in the beginning. It was in her bedroom, and you really felt like you were at her house just chilling with her while she ate, and she's gone back to that. So y'all let me know. Do you think I should try to invest in some better lighting or a better camera? Do you prefer that? I can try. Some of y'all asked me about the protocol that I mentioned, the glyphonicin protocol, which is the active ingredient in Mucinex. And a couple of y'all asked me about the book, because everybody on the protocol Facebook page said if you're really going to start it, you really need to read his book first. But when I tried to research the book, a bunch of them came up. So I don't know which one you should read before you start the protocol. At least two of y'all have asked me. So I put a note in to the admin of the protocol to find out what book that y'all need to read. I haven't heard anything, so I'll go back and ask again. And once I get it, then I'll let y'all know. But it's very restrictive protocol down to the type of shampoos you can and cannot use and toothpaste and like no real tea. I don't know what he just ate, but I think he felt it tasted real good. Filled up his whole mouth. I don't know what it was. I didn't throw him anything. What did you eat, Boo Boo? Was it good? No, this living room floor is a mess. The only reason it's a mess, I mean, my daughter's got a pair of her shoes on the floor, and I've got a cough drop wrapper right here that missed the trash can, but they're dog toys. It's like you're picking up after a toddler. Uh huh. Yeah, you pick up all the dog toys and put them up, like half the living room's clean. People are coming over, pick up the dog toys. Okay, it's clean. But today, trying to vacuum and pick up some things. We have Christmas still to put away. Never, never did a tree. And that's okay. My daughter wouldn't feel it, and I wouldn't feel it under the circumstances. But we managed to enjoy Christmas anyway, so didn't need the tree, did we, kid, to have a good Christmas? Okay, well, this has turned into a vlog because all I'm doing is eating sun chips. And now the chips got caught in my tooth. I have a broken tooth, y'all. So I told my daughter I'm really limited what I can eat on camera because I gotta get it out. It's hurting. Oh. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this mukbang. I will get it uploading just as soon as I stop it, and hopefully by maybe 1 or 2 in the morning, it'll be uploaded and ready to view. God bless you all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. I honestly mean that. I know I say it every time, but I mean it every time. And I appreciate y'all making my channel a success and for watching. And I will talk to y'all real soon. Y'all take care. Bye.